Hi, this is Shelley Kraft. We're coming to you live on SNNLive. We're at the Cambridge House, California Investment Conference, Palm Springs, 2014. I have with me to my right Don Ganguly of HomeUnion. It's a private company. Don, welcome to SNNLive.
Shelley, thanks for having me here.
It's good to have you. So let's go right into it. Tell me what HomeUnion is.
HomeUnion is a single-family real estate investment management platform. So what we do is we allow investors to invest in fixed income real estate in about 14 locations in the country, completely hands-free. They buy the assets, we fully manage it for them. We are in these locations which we completely due diligence. We figure out the right neighborhoods, the right locations, the assets that cash flow, places where there's good income, and then our investors buy them. We take care of the whole purchase process for them. Many of them would put a Fannie Mae loan. Actually, the government gives you money to buy investment homes, unlike any other asset out there. We help them do that. Many invest from their IRAs, so we help them do that as well. And then after they buy, we help them manage. We actually manage the asset for them through the life of the asset. And when they get ready to sell it, we help them sell it.
Okay, so what's the impetus to investing with you as opposed to doing it on their own?
So that I think a lot of people will relate to. If you've got a call at 2 o'clock in the morning with a chicken bone in a sink and you get out of the habit of trying to be a landlord very quickly. So what we find most seriously is most people want to invest in real estate and they have two problems. One is they don't know where the best assets are. So if you live in Southern California, which you and I do, a piece of, a $500,000 condo in Irvine might rent for $2,500, and they buy that on a speculative basis, hoping that it's going to appreciate, which is sort of a dubious proposition these days. And they don't know where the best properties are. The second issue is when they do buy a property for a rental investment, they are plagued with all the landlord issues and they can't find a good property manager. So we really set out to solve these two problems. Just like, before Amazon, you were going from store to store to store to buy something. So pre-HomeUnion, you were going in your own neighborhood to buy stuff, and we tell people, look, when you buy Coke stock, you don't have to live in Atlanta to buy Coke stock in Armonk to buy IBM stock. So with us, they can buy anywhere in the country where the best asset is. We take care of all the asset management. We give them full information about whatever it is that they're buying. So we're solving both those problems, how to find the best asset, and after you find it, how to manage it. So
let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
This is interesting to me. Okay, so can you also sell the property for them? So let's say I'm an investor and now I decided for one reason or another I need to take the money out of that. So do you also find a new buyer for them?
Yes, we do. The answer is yes, we do. Now, the good news in this is that when you buy an investment home, let's say, in our homes cash flow, 6 to 10% fixed income after all expenses on cash. Today, that's the range. And if they finance it, then, the project returns go up to the 12 to 15%. So it's actually very fair, healthy fixed income return.
Yeah, that's the cost of the money.
Yeah, no, after all of that is taken into account. So what happens is when you get ready to sell your home, you've actually got two options now. One is we could always sell it to a homeowner in that area, but the second one is, let's say you have a rental property that we're managing for you that's been earning 8% for the last 2 years. Another investor finds that actually very attractive because now they're buying a performing asset that's been performing at 8% for 2 years. And they might buy that at 6 or 7% and give you some inherent appreciation. By the way, that's how commercial real estate is bought, right, on cap rate. So it's the same exact thing. And as we build this platform and as the amount of traffic on this platform keeps increasing, there's more and more of a network effect where more and more people that want to sell this stuff can sell it to other investors. So that's a built-in, value prop that we have.
What's your background? Let me guess, something in real estate. I don't know,
actually,
or banking.
It's sort of interesting. I'm a vocationally reformed engineer, actually. So, but I'm not the guy that's swung the hammers. My background's in really a combination of technology, real estate, and finance. So, if you look at what we're doing, I would say it's a combination of something like an Amazon, a Zillow, and a Merrill Lynch. Zillow to the extent that it's real estate, Amazon to the extent that we're delivering something that requires a very heavy supply chain and logistics and management on the ground. And Merrill Lynch, because at the end of the day, it's a fixed income product that we're helping investors with based on their financial needs. So we've got people that come to us for portfolio diversification. We've got people that come to us for retirement where they need a little extra income. And there are people that come to us because they want to build up savings over the years. You know, just buy a couple of houses every so often, and then over time they've got 3, 4, 5 grand in free-flowing income on a monthly basis, you know.
So let me ask you another question. I don't know of too many other companies that are doing anything like this. You know, you may find a family practice that has a real estate management within their family practice, but this is a specific entity devoted to this. Am I correct?
Right.
You don't hear a lot about it.
So, we're like I said, we're 3.5 years old. We're venture funded. We're out, to conquer the world and build a whole new way of people to buy real estate. What you have in this market is really local pockets of vendors that are, buying in Atlanta and managing in Atlanta, or doing it in Memphis, managing in Memphis, or you have, real estate gurus that get up, in seminars or on infomercials and take people to a certain city and they buy a bunch of properties. And not that it's a bad thing, but at the end of the day, when they buy that, they're stuck with a property manager, and then the guru's gone, and if something goes wrong, then you're stuck with that property manager, and now you're trying to remote manage a property. So a lot of people that come to us have actually soured based on these type of experiences of trying to buy real estate. So we set out to say, how do we build a national, institutional-like, stock-like platform where you'd go in, you give us your financial parameters, we'd give you one or more properties that might make sense for you to buy, you buy them, we enable the whole process, and at the end of it, we manage it for you through the whole life cycle. And I think, right now we're just beginning to get the word out on it. We wanted to wait a little bit because we hadn't perfected the whole experience. Although people were buying, we want to do this in a full embrace. So when the investor comes to us, it's just like when you buy stock. You're not worried about anything else. You put your money, you get the stock, it comes into your account, and you can follow it every month. You can see what the value is. We're doing the same thing with real estate. Where
is the plan to go into fractional shares?
Yes, the plan is over time to allow people. Today they buy titles, but over time we allow them to, invest fractionals, which, by the way, today is only open for accredited investors. So we allow accredited investors to come in and buy portfolios into portfolios. And so that's our second phase. But like I said, we want to get the experience completely right, both for domestic and for international investors, in terms of, and for people that invest out of their IRAs, to make sure that all of this can be done in a sort of a hands-free way. The problem with real estate is you can't invest in a hands-free way. You get too involved in every aspect of it, and people said, I don't want to do this. So that's what we're solving.
Okay, Don, you know what time it is? It's time for you to give us the website.
It's www.homeunion.com. Pretty simple.
Very simple. Ladies and gentlemen, Don Ganguly, HomeUnion. It's a private company. I'm Shelley Kraft. This is SNNLive. We're coming to you from the Cambridge House, California Investment Conference in Palm Springs 2014. Don, I want to wish you luck.
Thank you. Appreciate you having me here.
Quite welcome.